Hi everyone, it's Bob Sell for the Friends of Fort Clinch. Imagine this picture without the United States flag in the center of the parade field. It just wouldn't be the same. Well, that's exactly what we had here recently. The old flagpole had seen better days. After nearly 20 years of exposure to the environment, it was time for a replacement. In this video, we'll show you the process of getting a new pole in the parade field and setting it up for everyday use. So let's get started. Have you ever tried to procure a 70-foot wooden pole? You don't just run down to your local hardware or home improvement center and ask, "Hey, I'm looking for a large wooden dowel about 70 feet long with a diameter of about 12 inches, and it's going to weigh about 1,200 pounds and I need it delivered." No, you don't do that. Unless your local hardware store is Hagen Ace Hardware in Callahan, Florida. The park management here at Fort Clinch has exhausted all of their resources they used 20 years ago when this old flagpole was installed. When Park Service Specialist Frank Oldfeld reached out to Macy at Hagen Ace Hardware in Callahan, she had her own set of challenges, but she persisted. Eventually, she found this marine-grade pole used as pilings when building boat docks. This pole should serve us well for the next 30 years. So, thank you, Macy and Hagen Ace Hardware, for being a great partner on this project. The pole was delivered and placed just outside the fort. The park maintenance team had some prep work to do before this pole could go vertical. Our park craftsman, Gary Gaffwig, used a two-handed blade called a draw knife, similar to the one in this picture, and shaped the base of this pole to the exact dimensions of the steel sleeve that it had to fit into. No easy task because this pole is not perfectly round, nor is it perfectly straight. Amazing how he crafted this perfectly with just hand tools. Great work, Gary. So with the help of a pickup truck and a tractor, the pole was brought into the parade field and ready to be installed. Now for the easy part. Engage a crane company to come in and set up the pole for us. Well, not so fast. Most of the companies we contacted turned down the project mainly because the equipment was too big to get through the sally port, or driving their equipment over the drawbridge was an unacceptable risk. But when Max Crane and Rigging in Jacksonville came out to evaluate the project, they did not have any concerns because they did not need to be inside the fort. They said, "We have a 300-ton crane with boom extensions capable of reaching out the 300 feet needed to pick up the pole and set it into the sleeve." They spent 4.5 hours with a smaller crane used to assemble the extensions for the big crane and set the ballast required to counteract the moment computed with the extended boom and the weight of the load. It took all of 20 minutes to pick up the pole and set it into the steel sleeve. The crew spent the next 4 hours disassembling everything. So it was a long day inside the closed fort and a relief for all to finally get this project completed. We celebrated the completion of this milestone with our donors as the new period American flag was raised for the first time.
Present arms. Woo! Yeah, baby. Keep going. You might want to help Macy there, Gary.
So pretty, buddy.
Oh, man. Keep going a little bit more. Pull it up. Good.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting, huh?
Their support has created a lasting legacy that will allow generations of visitors to experience and appreciate the history of Fort Clinch. Thanks for watching.